Hey there, explorers! Welcome back to our channel, where we delve deep into the teachings and principles of Christianity and embark on a transformative journey through the realms of faith and spirituality. Today, we're about to embark on a fascinating journey, delving into a topic that strikes a chord with each and every one of us: the incredible realm of God's timing. Life can be filled with trials and challenges, and it's not uncommon to find ourselves wondering, does God hear our prayers? Well, buckle up, because we're about to unravel the profound truth that not only does He hear them, but His timing is nothing short of perfect. In the midst of life's ups and downs, we often find ourselves questioning the divine plan. But fear not, for today we're on a mission to explore the awe-inspiring revelation that God is always on time. Together, we'll uncover the reasons why His timing is precisely what we need, especially in those moments of uncertainty. So grab your curiosity and join me in this enlightening journey as we discover the inspiring reasons that instill unwavering trust in God's impeccable timing. Get ready for a revelation that will uplift your spirits and strengthen your faith. Let's dive in. The Bible is like a special book full of stories that show how God does things at just the right time. In one really touching story from the book of John chapter 11, we learn about a man named Lazarus. He was a very close friend of Jesus and got really sick. His sisters were so worried that they begged Jesus to come and help Lazarus. What's surprising is that Jesus didn't hurry to get to the town of Bethany where Lazarus lived. Instead, He purposely took His time before going there. When Jesus finally reached Bethany, Lazarus had already been buried. It might sound sad, but something amazing happened at that moment. Jesus chose that exact time to show everyone His incredible power. Instead of just making Lazarus better, Jesus did something even more unbelievable. He brought Lazarus back to life. This story teaches us that God's timing is perfect, and sometimes He does things in ways that we might not expect, but it's always for a special reason. God's timing operates independently of our expectations or desires. It doesn't conform to our schedule, being neither too soon nor too late. Sometimes when we're waiting for God to act, it might feel like an endless and discouraging wait. However, this waiting period is far from futile. In fact, it serves a purpose. It builds and fortifies our faith, making us more dependent on God. The Bible, in Psalm chapter 31, verse 15, reassures us that the times of our lives are under God's control. This acknowledgement brings comfort, as His perfect timing ensures that He gets the glory, and our confidence in Him deepens as we patiently endure the waiting. In those moments when it seems like God is silent or inactive, it's essential to remember that His plans are unfolding according to His wisdom. While waiting, we may not fully grasp the reasons behind the delay, but trusting that God's timing is perfect brings peace. Just like a skilled artist takes time to create a masterpiece, God's timing allows for the intricate details of His plan to unfold. Our role is to remain steadfast in our faith, understanding that the waiting process is molding us into individuals with stronger and more resilient trust in our Creator. The Bible often emphasizes the significance of patience and endurance in the face of waiting. Waiting on God is not a sign of weakness, but a demonstration of our reliance on Him. Psalm chapter 27, verse 14 encourages us to wait for the Lord. Be strong and let your heart take courage. Wait for the Lord. This waiting is an active, expectant waiting, an opportunity to grow spiritually and to develop perseverance. While the world may pressure us to seek instant results, God's timing teaches us valuable lessons about humility, trust, and the beauty of surrendering our plans to His sovereign will. As we navigate the uncertainties of waiting, it's crucial to remember that God's timing is intricately linked to His love for us. He knows the perfect moment to bring about His promises in our lives. While impatience may tempt us to take matters into our own hands, we find reassurance in the understanding that God's timing surpasses our limited perspective. So let us embrace the waiting season, knowing that it is a time of refinement, growth, and a deepening connection with the One who holds our times in His hands. Now, let's delve into 4 important Bible verses that support the idea of God's perfect timing. 1. Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5 and 6 is a profound passage from the Bible that advises and encourages us to put our trust in the Lord wholeheartedly. The message conveyed is to rely on God with complete faith and confidence, recognizing His supreme authority and control over every aspect of our lives. This means not just trusting Him with a part of our heart, but with the entirety of it. It emphasizes the idea that acknowledging God's sovereignty is crucial for a fulfilling and purposeful life. 2. Jeremiah chapter 29 verses 11 and 12 provides comforting assurance that God has plans designed for our well-being and a hopeful future. This means that God intends good things for us. When we engage in prayer, we are essentially communicating with God. Through this communication, we establish a connection with Him, and by doing so, we are aligning ourselves with His intentions and desires for our lives. It's like having a conversation with a caring friend who wants the best for us. So, by praying, we are expressing our trust in God's plans and seeking to live in accordance with His guidance. 3. In the verse from 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 6, we are encouraged to practice humility by placing ourselves in a position of submission under the powerful guidance of God. This involves acknowledging our reliance on God's strength and wisdom rather than relying solely on our own abilities. The verse emphasizes the importance of trusting in God's timing, believing that He will lift us up and honor us when the right moment arrives. So, it's a reminder to be humble, trust in God's guidance, and patiently wait for the appropriate time for exaltation. 4. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 11 is a verse from the Bible that tells us that there is a right time for everything. And during that time, everything is beautiful. It encourages us to be patient and have faith in God's plan, which unfolds gradually. This means that even if things may not seem perfect right now, we should trust that God has a purpose and a timing for everything in our lives. So, the verse reminds us to wait patiently for the right moments and to trust in the unfolding plan that God has for us. Expanding on the theme of perfect timing in the Bible, it's essential to explore additional stories and teachings that illuminate this divine principle. One such narrative is the story of Joseph in the book of Genesis. Joseph, favored by his father Jacob, faced betrayal by his brothers, who sold him into slavery. Through a series of trials, including false accusations and imprisonment, Joseph's life took unexpected turns. However, it was in the fullness of time that God elevated Joseph to a position of authority in Egypt, where he played a crucial role in preserving many lives during a severe famine. The story of Joseph serves as a testament to God's intricate timing in orchestrating events for the greater good. Despite the hardships Joseph endured, the divine plan unfolded at the perfect moment. This narrative reinforces the idea that God's timing is not always aligned with our immediate desires, but it works towards a higher purpose that we may not fully comprehend in the present. Another compelling example is the story of Abraham and Sarah, a couple who faced the challenge of barrenness. Despite God's promise of descendants, they experienced a prolonged period of waiting. As we wrap up today's episode, it's important for us to really grasp and take to heart the teachings from the Bible. Take a moment to set aside your own desires and emotions, and instead have faith in God's overall plan for your life. It's crucial to understand that God's timing is always just right, never too early or too late. Let's focus on building a strong and unwavering trust in His care, purpose, and actions that may sometimes seem beyond our comprehension. Keep in mind the verses from the Bible that emphasize God's perfect timing, and may your belief in Him strengthen with each passing day. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this and sharing it with fellow Christians seeking a mindful connection with God. Don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful, and feel free to leave a comment below to share your thoughts with us. Remember, as you go about your week, trust in the divine timing of God, and may your faith continue to grow. Stay blessed, and see you next time.